The fat monster truly existed in Springfield. It went on a killing spree at the food festival, dragging people into the underground pipes. Bart was unlucky enough to be caught by the fat monster. Homer tried desperately to save him, but the fat monster sucked the fat right out of Bart.
Live, you dimwit!
One day, Sheriff Clancy went to investigate a theft case, but the thief was stealing lard. Clancy gently wiped the edge of a pipe, but the next moment, a tentacle reached out from the pipe.
Okay, nice is over.
Luke immediately took over the sheriff's position. He called in an expert on sewers. Mo explained that over the past few years, people had been pouring cooking oil down the drains and formed the legendary Fatberg.
But there was only one explanation. That fatberg got so big that it's got a feet, and it's on a hunt for more grease. And it's gonna eat this whole lard-loving city if you don't do something.
Luke demanded that the mayor cancel the food festival immediately, or the consequences would be disastrous. At that moment, the town's oil factory owner, Homer, arrived. He firmly disagreed with canceling the festival and gave the mayor an irresistible reason to continue.
This is madness. If this walking porta potty is right, and there is a monster down there, we can't risk our citizens' safety.
Luke stated that as long as he was sheriff, he would stop the festival activities.
Congratulations, Police Chief Eddie.
The mayor immediately revoked Luke's position. The festival went ahead as planned, but disaster soon struck. The fat monster caused massive destruction at the event, and even Bart couldn't escape.
My beautiful, bubbling boy!
At that moment, Homer realized his mistake. He decided to avenge Bart. They spilled the oil from the factory onto the ground, and the Fatberg smelled it, immediately emerging from the earth.
Release the snacker!
Mo was grabbed by the monster and used as a makeshift nunchuck. Homer, a martial arts expert, charged at the monster with a knife, ready for a final showdown. But after swallowing Homer, Fatberg began to twitch uncontrollably. It turned out that Homer's fat was too much, and the Fatberg was suffocated and died.
Not even a creature of pure fat could handle what Homer Simpson was made of.
This disaster caused severe casualties. Years later, people continued to drill for oil. They turned the oil into plastic, and after centuries of accumulation, the Earth became an inorganic world. Now, food had become a major issue. Gil, who had just found a piece of beef jerky, was brutally killed by Ralph. In this wasteland, there were still a few people clinging to civilization and hope. Lisa researched many books and discovered that something called soil could be used to grow food, so they continued to explore underground. One day, Milhouse declared he had found soil.
The prophecy was true! Let me see! Voila! Davis!
Lisa scolded Milhouse for not working properly, but Milhouse had grown tired of this job, so he angrily stomped his foot. The group fell through a hole and discovered the soil, and beside it a convenience store. The store's owner and the robbers had turned to bones. There was enough food inside to last the group for a long time, but Lisa was still thinking about the future. She was thrilled to find seeds on the shelves. As long as they learned to farm, they would never run out of food.
Or not.
Suddenly, toy robbers took over the store, and their leader was none other than Bart. Lisa was shocked. She thought Bart had died along with their parents in the landslide, but Bart had survived thanks to his skateboarding skills.
Raider Nation, attack!
Lisa asked Bart to leave some seeds for her, but Bart was determined to oppose her. As they fought over the seeds, a voice from outside suddenly called out it was Marge. Homer explained that they had fallen into a nuclear reactor from the hillside. Under long-term radiation, they had fused with plastic. Now, they had become plastic people.
They're plastic!
As plastic people, they no longer needed food. They could survive by eating plastic and could wipe themselves clean with a rag. Homer and Marge invited everyone to become plastic people, but the others were still human and didn't want to become cold, lifeless plastic.